Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Club Zero, and this is a new dark comedy thriller coming to you from writer-director Jessica Hausner, and she has worked on previous films like Little Joe and Lords, Lovely Rita. Definitely some interesting ideas with a dark sense of flair to them. And this particular film stars Mia Wasikowska, who plays Miss Novak, this teacher who takes on this very specific class about eating with a small group of students. And slowly, this class basically turns into a cult. And they wind up doing hunger strikes, committing to not eating, reducing their footprint to hopefully zero. And this experience is such a strange film. First off, it's so cliche at this point to compare anything quirky, weird, and symmetrical to Wes Anderson, but this film is so oddly colorful. Wasikowska has like this very purple outfit at points, and like these students are all wearing this like bright yellow. It has a very distinct visual palette to it. There's a lot of symmetry as well in terms of how it's shot, and I think Hausner has an interesting eye for how she's bringing this all to life and shaping this film, and that works about the film. The film also has a dark sense of humor, and I think that dark sense of humor works. It has this satirical look at just society and how we perceive activism and our commitment or lack thereof to specific issues. And this film deals with these kinds of things in such a strange, weird kind of way. It certainly, I feel like for parts of this film, becomes a little repetitive in terms of like, okay, we're convening in this class again in a circle of people and having conversations. But as the film progresses and it turns more into action, this film has legitimately some of the most uncomfortable, gross out moments in a film you'll see this year. And it all has to do with bodily fluids, and I'm just like, nope. And what are you going to do with that? And it really works in how Hausner finds the way to make those scenes so impactful. I think Wasikowska is really good in this film with her performance anchoring, but it's really this group of young performers who I think commit to really bringing these characters to life that make this film what it is. It has some interesting ideas. It, at times, I think, broadens the ideas a little too broad and big scale. But I think the biggest thing about this film is it has a lot of merit. It has this dark comedy. It has these themes and ideas. But unfortunately, by the time you get to the end, there's a coldness, there's a distance, there's a disconnect that leaves this ending feeling a little unsatisfying because you want to care more about what happened along the way. But I feel like there's something about this film that keeps you at an arm's distance, that keeps you in a safe place of, hey, I'm watching this for its satirical elements, and maybe I'm not really connecting with these characters on a human level. I feel like that's where this film doesn't quite elevate itself in terms of connecting with the audience to make us really feel deeply and poignantly about these characters and the struggles that they're going through this commitment to this cult of ideas. But in the end, it still delivers on the commentary, it still has strong performances, interesting visual flair, and in the end, it's still worth a watch, despite the fact that you feel like there could have been something here that was a little stronger, that connected deeper. But for what it is, it does present an engaging, entertaining, and darkly funny experience. But those are my thoughts on Club Zero. Let me know what you think and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.